Welcome back, everybody, to Man vs. Line, episode 11. Ayo.
Ooh.
We got a great episode for you, per usual. We have our weekly recap, hot takes. Pop Slocks is back. I had a lot of people asking me where Pop Slocks has been for the past few weeks. It's back, so don't you fret. It's here. Then we're going to get into our bets with our special guest picker, Jackson Elkins, one of the boys. You're going to want to stay tuned for that. Without further ado, let's go. Good golly, Miss Molly. The Braves are going to the World Series.
I'm really sorry if I ear-raped you there.
I think I'm going to have to tone that down in Adobe Audition, I save the people's ears. I'll take one for the team. That's fine. It'll take me 5 seconds. That's fine. But the boys are going to be at game 3. It's going to be
game 3, 4, and 5. But the boys,
Mal's going to be there 3, 4, and 5. I'm flying down for game 3. It's going to be electric. Baby. It's going to be electric. I'm so excited.
Oh man! And what did I say last week? I said Braves country. Just calm down. Just calm down.
Should have listened to the man. He knows what he's talking about.
Hey, just calm down. This team is good. This team's got this. And guess what? The Astros, you're next, motherfuckers. You're next.
They're next. They know what's coming for them. They know what they're going to get. The bats are hot in Atlanta. Pitching's hot in Atlanta. Everything's hot in Atlanta. Chicken's hot in Atlanta.
Fire Luke Jackson to the moon, and we'll be good.
Well, did you see his post-game interview?
Kind of, sort of.
He was like, yeah, the Dodgers are my daddies. They own me. I don't know what the issue is. He literally straight up said that. I respect him a lot for it. Yeah, it was a good interview. Also, can we talk about Adam Duvall's kid, Stone Duvall, having the most badass name in history?
Dude, Stone not only is the most badass name in history, but the cutest kid ever. Might win the award for cutest kid ever. Whenever I
don't know, Trayvon Diggs' son is damn cute. I don't know if you remember
the video of Stone getting handed back over to his mom from Blooper, and then Stone reaches out
from his real father Blooper.
Yeah, from his real dad Blooper, and then Stone reaches back out for Blooper, and then goes underneath the rope and just holds Blooper's hand. It's just wholesome. Yeah. It's just wholesome.
Hey, can we talk about how great Blooper is? Blooper is the best.
Just amazing.
Blooper is
just
the best.
The GOAT. He's the great. He's the great. He's not the GOAT. He's not the best mascot of all time. We pump our brakes there, but he will go down. He will go down. He will go down, and 100 years from now, he may go down in the Hall of Fame. Maybe, if we're even still playing baseball 100 years from now, God forbid.
We might be. We should be, honestly. But no, crazy week for the boys.
Great week.
9-1 on college football. Yeah, boys, if you followed our picks for college football, you made so much money. And guess what? We still went positive in the NFL, so you made even more money.
Yep.
I mean, we made so much money this week.
We're just too good.
Let's go ahead and recap our college picks from this week. I had Wisconsin versus Purdue over 39.5. I told you, boys, if the total is 39 points, if it starts with a 3, you take it. I don't care what sport you're playing. It could be gymnastics. Take the over. I don't even know how they do that.
Yeah, how does scoring work?
I don't know, but I would take it without even having to know how scoring works.
I'd take the over.
Take it.
I mean, I hope the hell it's over 30. 30 strokes.
Could be good.
Dude, ain't no way.
And the one rotten apple for this week was my pick, Maryland plus 4.5. Listen, we'll get into this during hot takes, but how bad of a team do you have to be? But we'll get there in a minute. I had Oregon money line. That cashed. I knew they were not going to lose to UCLA, but it was close at the end. Kind of scared me. I don't know why you throw the ball on second down when you have control of the clock and the other team has no timeouts. I don't know why you throw the ball and give them the ball back and throw an interception. Makes no sense, but okay. Dude. I had Pitt minus 3.5. You had Pitt minus 3. Welcome to the ACC, being ACC contenders, Pitt. Welcome.
Welcome to just a rundown ACC. I think that's what we're seeing this year.
Yeah,
And
really,
you know
really
what the
bad.
crazy thing is? Clemson has the talent. They have the talent.
They just suck.
They just I don't know.
They just stink.
I don't know if like Dabo is just completely mind effed from the University of Georgia, because the last time we played him in Athens, Deshaun Watson, we practically ruined his career. I'm pretty sure he started getting into all that stuff after he played Georgia. I mean, he had nightmares. That's
Well,
why he had to.
you see there was this one massage parlor in Georgia, and it just went all
There's just one
downhill
was.
from there.
I mean, he got his ass handed to him, so he's like, God, how can I get rid of this? And then walks in to a massage parlor, and
Pulls
the
the
rest is
Robert
history.
Kraft special.
Rest is history.
Yeah. So both had Pitt there. It was awesome. I had A&M versus South Carolina over 44.5. Nail biter, but it hit. Now you had Texas A&M minus 21. That hit. You had Pitt minus 3. That hit. You had Wake minus 3.5. That hit. You had Bama minus 24.5, and that hit. Probably shouldn't have hit, but it hit.
Hey, we take
Garbage
what we
time
can get.
touchdowns. Take
And
what you get.
you want to know what the funniest thing is? I legitimately did not watch. I watched like maybe a quarter of a game from 3:30 on. Past like 3:30, I did not watch a lick of college football.
Not because you didn't want to.
Not because I didn't want to.
What were you doing?
I was in the stadium whenever the Atlanta Braves clinched their first World Series since '99, and I'll be damned if we didn't party like it was '99. We're partying like it's our birth year, Skip. Well, you're 2000s, baby.
Yeah, I'm a 2000s baby.
Nerd.
Yeah, I guess. So Mal, your college football total through 8 weeks is 46, 33, and 1. My total through week 8 is 33 and 38. So we're flying back to 500 for me.
I'll drink to that.
Yes. Locks record through week 8 for both of us, 6 and 4 at 60%, which is, we love that. And total records are still TBD right now because I'm waiting on one more game. And we're recording this on Monday night instead of Tuesday night because Mal will be at the Battery tomorrow watching the Braves first.
Braves are playing in a World Series, boys.
We got bigger fish to fry tomorrow.
Big things on the horizon.
We can also run back through the NFL games that have been played so far. Titans plus 5.5 was my lock. Come on now. I tweeted about this. This is easy money. How are the Titans not favoring this game? Chiefs are bad. Pats minus 7 beat the dog shit out of the Jets. Zach Wilson is hurt. I think it's a little bit more serious than they're leading on. They just traded for Joe Flacco, so we'll see where that goes. I don't know how that's going to work out for them. I had Eagles plus 3. Eagles looked awful. I had the under in last night's game. Let me tell you, I thought it was going to be great because it was pouring rain. So instead of going down, Michael Pittman Jr. or Michael Pittman Jr., whatever his name is for the Colts, he just decided to hop in the end zone. They won, so it worked. But come on, man, take the knee and run the clock out. Seahawks playing right now. Have money line. Browns minus 3.5 now. Tough. They won by 3. Pats minus 7. Ding ding ding.
Lock.
Raiders minus 3. Ding ding ding. Falcons minus 2.5. Tough.
Bro.
1 by 2.
Yeah,
you were 1 point away from sweeping both.
Yeah,
for having a perfect.
All right, so here's my thing on the Falcons. Look, the Falcons they're about to start right. Every single Georgia sports team about to start riding this. If the Georgia sports team is playing, hammer them because they're about to start riding this momentum. Especially if the Braves win a World Series, boys, just lock it in. Georgia for the
Tampa
Natty.
Bay. Everybody starts winning.
Dude, Georgia for the Natty. Hawks for the finals, winning the finals. Hell, we're gonna bring the Thrashers back and win the Stanley Cup.
We're gonna enter the NHL season late.
Falcons will go 500, which is hell. That might as well be a Super Bowl for the Falcons.
Yeah, with the new head coach. Yeah.
Hey, the Atlanta Dream. I don't even know if they're good or not. I couldn't tell you.
I think that's already over. They didn't win.
They didn't win. Next year, we'll get them next year.
Yeah, and then you had Arizona Cardinals minus 17, which they had. So now you're combined 1 point away from sweeping, having the perfect week. Never been done before on Man versus Lion. I don't know if it's ever been done anywhere. Just kidding, I know it has. But I think we should do something special. So for the first person to ever get a complete sweep, it's very hard to do.
Okay,
maybe like a trophy or something.
Complete sweep, minimum of 10 bets.
Okay.
Minimum.
Minimum of 6.
No, minimum of 10, bro. 6?
10.
Dude, you can hit a six-way parlay. Not easily, but
10. And if you get a 10-pick sweep, the winner
we get a championship belt.
Not only that, we should get them like a little trophy. And we can just keep every time you get a sweep, you can get another trophy with a date on it.
Yeah. And then Hey, tweet us your picks. Tweet us
Yes.
your cards. All right. And if you
Oh,
lock
wait.
it in, hey, tweet us
Wait,
your
wait, wait.
cards.
I'm not buying a trophy for anyone else
I'm
besides
not buying a
us on the
trophy.
show.
I'm not buying a trophy. I'm saying we could think of something. We can think of something to do. We can think.
Yeah, no, yeah. If you do have at least 10 picks and you sweep, send it to us and we will cook something up for you. We will cook something up for you.
No, you have to submit your card before the games.
Yeah.
Before the game, submit your card.
Correct.
Twitter, tag
Like
us.
Friday, submit them to me.
Yeah, and hey,
submit them on Twitter.
if you go perfect, we'll figure out something to do for you.
We'll do something. We
We'll
might
do
have you on
something.
the show, to be honest. We
I
might have
mean,
you on the show. But yeah, so good week overall for the lads. NFL's a little scrappy, but that's okay. A lot of crazy games in NFL.
A lot of
week,
crazy
so that's
games.
fine. Absolutely fine. Braves, man. It's just such a good feeling. I don't
think I've ever been this happy in my entire life. I'm just going to be completely honest. Maybe whenever Georgia was in the national championship, but that was absolutely devastated on a 2nd and 26. I don't want to talk about
ended real quick.
It ended real quick. All right. I don't like. I've had this much hope before, and I know the pain of having it ripped away from you. So, all I can say is, if we don't win this World Series, you're going to be looking for a new coach. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Jump off a building. No, listen. Even if we don't win this World Series,
this year's been a success.
It is still awesome just being here. Just being here, getting to go to the games. It's awesome. It really is.
It's like a bucket list. Like,
I think that's what's awesome about baseball. Their championships, right? Because it doesn't end in one night.
No.
Like the Braves will win at least one game in this series, and I'm sure they're going to win at home. So you will get to see the Braves win a World Series game at home, no matter if they win a World Series. So that's awesome. But yes, let's go ahead and kick it over and get into our hot takes of the week, where we say some things that might not be accurate, but it's our true thoughts and opinions. So here's my first one, probably the headline of this video because it gets clicks and does numbies. Shout out Dave Portnoy and Lil Sass, but Patrick Mahomes is bad.
Patrick Mahomes is not good.
Is real bad. Real bad. Tied for the most interceptions in the league. Real bad.
I mean,
and Zach Wilson didn't even play. And they're still tied.
Dude, that's sad. Like, so Patrick Mahomes, I mean, not saying you called this, but you called this. I mean, 100%.
Yeah.
This is just what happens whenever you, and I mean, no, I don't think anybody's debating. Like, Patrick Mahomes has proved he can do it. Patrick Mahomes can be an elite quarterback.
Correct. But right now, as of right now, he stinks. He's bad. He's terrible.
Well, I think we're seeing the true Patrick Mahomes. I think we're seeing what Patrick Mahomes looks like when Patrick Mahomes doesn't get carried
has
by
to face adversity.
Yeah.
It's true character right there.
Yeah, true character. Because
when you get the shit kicked out of you, how are you going to respond? And he told us not even scoring a touchdown.
It's just he's bad.
He's real bad.
He's just not good. My hot take of the week is, you know what? Tom Brady is an asshole. That is my okay. How in the hell do you offer a guy that has your 600th touchdown ball, right? Tom Brady, for everybody that doesn't know, threw for his 600th combined touchdown in his career this past weekend. And a fan ended up with the ball. What had happened was this fan ended up just giving the ball back. I guess the fan didn't know that ball was worth over $500,000 because that ball was worth over $500,000. Yeah, okay. But, you think, oh, well, Tom Brady for sure gave him. No, Tom Brady gives this man a signed jersey that's probably not even worth $1,500.
Actually, can I tell you what he got?
Yeah, and $1,000 gift card, right?
No. Bleacher Report Gridiron tweeted this out today. Bucs fan who returned Brady's 600 touchdown ball received, per the Tampa Bay Times, so this is fact checked, it's real, 2 signed jerseys and a helmet from Tom Brady, a signed Mike Evans jersey and his game cleats, $1,000 credit at the Buccaneers team store, 2 season tickets for the rest of this year and next season. That's a pretty good deal.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, you really think about it, like that's a pretty good deal because he shouldn't have the ball in the first place, so he's essentially getting all this stuff for free.
I mean,
it's not like he earned it. It's not like he caught it. Like that's just Mike Evans messing up,
Yeah, man. I mean, it is Mike Evans messing up. It's a good deal. I would rather have the money.
Yeah, I saw somebody was like, If he was smart, he would have looked at the guys for the ball, gave him his contact info, and said, "You can contact me later," and just walked out of the stadium. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did anyone, because I was watching the game, did anyone know that was going to be a 600th touchdown pass?
I'm not sure.
They did not make a big deal out of it.
Honestly, I mean, the guy, so if he would have done that, the guy would have royally screwed up if he would have done that, because that ball, if he would have walked out of the stadium, that ball would have lost every single bit of value it ever had, because it was not authenticated.
True.
If he walked out of that stadium without getting that ball authenticated, it would be worth nothing. Now,
Well,
of course,
also,
like, technically it would be worth nothing. People would still pay for it, and that dude could literally just ship them like a random ass ball. And, like, nobody would really know the difference. But, I mean, he did the right thing giving it back. He just should have had like a list of demands before he gave it back.
Well, I don't even think he knew it was the 600.
He didn't. There's no way he did. There's no way. Because, dude, like, if I end up with that ball and I know this is 600 touchdown, dude, I want to know. I'm saying I want to speak to Brady after the game. I want to hold on to this.
Yes.
Yeah. And I want to speak to Brady after the game.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, I just give the ball to Brady and be like, "Look, man, what are you gonna do for me?"
Come on, man versus line.
Nah, I was about to go too far. I was about to say, you remember the South Park episode?
Oh my God. I saw one tweet. It was like, I just want one night with Giselle. That's what I would ask for the ball.
Just one night.
One night.
Have you ever seen the South Park episode where Tom Brady, I think it's like his poop, it's like his feces? Dude, okay, if you haven't seen that episode, you have to go watch it. It's absolutely hilarious.
I have. Yeah.
Like, okay, what? So they realize, like, because, like, like, Tom Brady's, like, technically, like, he's, like, so young, like, still young for his age, where they think, like, the cure, like, for curing age or something like that is just in Tom Brady's feces. So
reminds me of that scene in Ted where they go try to collect his sperm to get a new kid, create a new kid. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Dude, I would have a weird list of demands for Tom Brady.
Yeah, I don't know what I would say to him, honestly.
I'd just be like, "Yo, man, really enjoy your work. Screw you for 28-3.
Yeah, for real. Even though I'm not a Falcons fan, that had to suck. But my second kind of it's not really a hot take. It's more of a topic. I kind of did this last week too. Is Minnesota good or not? Can they decide? They are so indecisive. They lose to Bowling Green, and now they just start kicking everyone's ass. What the hell is going on here?
The PJ Fleckinator.
The boat is sometimes being rowed manually, and sometimes it's got a full blown motor, baby.
Dude,
they can't decide what the hell they want to do.
I mean, they remind me a lot of like an old, like a 2-3 year ago Tennessee team that would come out.
Oh, we lost to Georgia State.
Yeah, like y'all beat Georgia, like you beat Georgia in 2016, and then just go get railed.
Yeah, well, it's like we lost to Georgia State and we beat ranked Auburn.
Yeah,
it's like, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Yeah. But speaking of, we'll get into more with this when Elkins is here because he's an Alabama fan and he was actually at the game. But I'm very proud of how Tennessee played. Very proud. Nothing to be upset about there on our side, honestly.
No.
But we're gonna kind of try to keep this short because I know when Jackson Elkins is on here, it's gonna be long-winded. We are going to because it's the boys. We had an old podcast together, so we're just gonna chop it up probably. But we do have Pops Locks. So let us listen to it. If you're on video, you'll see it on your screen. If you're listening to it on Spotify, you'll hear my dad speak.
Let's get right into the locks.
Welcome to this week's Pops Locks. Every week I'm going to give you a couple locks to throw in your parlays to win you some money. I know the boys have been hot, so have I. So without further ado, here's this week's Pops Locks. I'm going to give you one college and one pro. My college Pops Lock is Ole Miss on the road at Auburn getting 2.5 points. I think this is an easy bet. Matt Corral is the real deal. I saw him in person. They played LSU last week. Took them to the woodshed. I think they'll do the same for Auburn. So place the bet, erase the debt, and collect your money because this is an easy pick. My Pops Lock number 2 is NFL. I'm going to take the Tennessee Titans on the road at Indy. They're only giving up 1 point. Tennessee's one of the hottest teams in football right now, and I think they're going to beat up on Indy this weekend. I feel good about this bet. So place it, get that money. And that's this week's Pop Locks. Go get that money.
Now, Mal, your
What's up?
face. The viewers couldn't see it. Maybe I'll replay it. I don't know. Your face when he said Ole Miss plus 2.5. You didn't like it.
I don't like it. Auburn has been one of those weird teams this year that has weirdly looked good under a new head coach.
Yeah.
And the fact that this game is in Jordan-Hare.
Jordan?
That's actually how it's pronounced, Jordan-Hare.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I swear to God. It's pronounced Jordan-Hare. So
go to Auburn.
So you know, like there's like typically like two dots over an O whenever you're supposed to like pronounce it different.
Yeah, it's like German. Yeah, it's like German for a while.
So we're from the South and we don't understand how pronunciation works because
they're called umlauts, is what they're called.
Because we're just dumbass hillbillies. But no, so there's actually supposed to be two little things on top of the O, and it's pronounced Jordan-Hare.
Can you do that one more time, please?
We're from the South. We're just ignorant, man. Everything about us is just ignorant. We're stupid.
Ignorant,
we're ignorant.
Is that what they say?
We're just ignorant Southern folk who don't know nothing about nothing, and we don't know anything. And
you're just stupid.
But we can beat the shit out of a Los Angeles Dodgers team. I tell you that much right now. Come get you some Waffle House, Bill Plaschke, you little stupid.
Bill
Plaschke can go.
I wish somebody would tweet "Good morning" to everyone that said Bill Plaschke every day. That'd make my day.
I might start a new Twitter account just dedicated to that.
You should. That'd be hilarious.
Dude, I'll forget. Hilarious. I'll forget.
Yeah. It was too strenuous on the mind for you, Mel.
I got so much going on right now.
It is. Dude, I tell you, life is pretty crazy right now.
Dude, I want to say this. So I woke up this morning. So the pre-sale for the Braves game was this morning, right? So I had to get Dylan's ticket or Elkins' ticket for the game, all that. Some other buddies and friends and family members and stuff. Dude, I ended up dropping like $3,000 on Braves tickets today.
Worth it.
So I mean, it was worth it because I got to give everybody cheap tickets to the World Series. It just felt good, man.
A man for the people.
A man for the people. Man, look.
This is for you, Mal. Look, you don't get the recognition you deserve. This is behind closed doors. You didn't have to bring this to limelight, but you did, and it's okay.
No, I mean, I wanted to say this to kind of get into something else, kind of like a topic.
Okay.
The resale market is atrocious, and if you are buying tickets, just solely buying tickets to resell them for a massive profit, you are what is wrong with sports.
Scumbag.
Not even a scumbag. I get it. But you are what is wrong with sports. You're what is wrong with going to live events. The point of this is to make sure everybody can come, to make sure everybody can do that, not to separate and make the working class. Because I know me as a kid, whenever I'd ask my dad, hey, can we go do this? He'd be like, well, the tickets are way too expensive. We don't have the money right now, yada, yada. And as a kid, that really hurts. So I can only imagine there's kids out there right now, massive Braves fans. These kids want to go see the Braves, and their parents just can't afford to go. And you are killing some of these kids' dreams and some of these, honestly, parents' dreams that have been dreaming of seeing the Braves.
It's been 22 years.
It's been 22 years. And so, yeah, you can just say, oh, we'll just go on the, just go when they listen to the public. Yeah, you know what? They're going to do that, and then they're going to sell out in less than 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes, probably, tomorrow morning. So, you're what's wrong. There's nothing that's going to change with it, but if you're buying tickets to resell them, dude, you just need to think about your life, honestly. If you have an extra, like if you buy tickets and you end up having extra ones, yeah, resell them. Sure, go ahead. But, I mean, come on, guys. Like,
don't hike up the price.
Don't hike up the price. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. Because, I mean, I will tell you guys what a face value World Series ticket is right now. I'm paying $150 for my season tickets in the World Series. I woke up this morning, the pre-sale, I paid $400 for Dylan for my tickets today, $400 a piece. And they're reselling for over $1,200 right now in the worst seat you can possibly get in Truist Park. It's just ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous, and it really angers me. It really does. Because the working class people that really, really, really deserve to go aren't getting to.
Mal, I can't help but think, I'm in my head, I see you on a podium right now with a little American flag on your chest. You are giving I love it. Can you run for office yet? Are you too young? I mean, mayor of Atlanta? Let's go.
And I mean, hey, then again, it's the country we live in. It's a free market, man. I mean, if y'all want to do that, go ahead. But I just think personally for sporting events, there's other ways you can make money. You can sell sports memorabilia, stuff like that. I get that.
Yeah.
But sporting events, come on, man. People, kids, like there's people that really want to go.
Yeah.
Just have a heart. It's just common decency.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah.
I have at least one of those like every episode.
Yeah, you do. And it's what makes us great, man.
Okay.
It's what makes us great. But now let's go ahead and kick it over to our guest picker, Jackson Elkins. Do the little sound effect, Mel. Do the. Thank you. We now welcome on special guest, former podcast brother, Jackson Elkins.
Former podcast brother, soon to be brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm a neophyte, bro.
No words for Elkins.
Oh my God, they just fumbled the ball.
Who?
The Saints.
Yes, I see Huck's money line.
I have the Saints.
Dude, I need points. All
All
right.
right.
We're getting a
boys.
live comm of Monday Night Football game, but
We're not doing
This
that.
is-
As you can see, we're all rocking shades because
The future's bright
We're
for
gonna
all of us.
the future is bright, and we're going to slaughter this card this weekend.
Yep.
So I guess I'll start off. This really, I thought I had to check my eyes when I pulled up DraftKings Sportsbook this morning, and this was the spread. Iowa plus 3.5 against Wisconsin. Wisconsin sucks, brother.
Dude,
they've been playing halfway decent football.
They ain't as good. I know Iowa choked up last week, but it doesn't matter.
I'll tell you,
Iowa's still the better team.
I beat
Oh yeah.
the Whiskey this past weekend, and there's no doubt in my mind that Iowa will beat the Whiskey this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
God,
Beating the Whiskey squared. So that was me. I guess we'll shift it over to Mal, and then we'll let the goat go last.
I just want to say something, right? We've got Michigan and Michigan State. Both teams are 7-0. I do not know the last time Michigan and Michigan State have been undefeated going in to play each other.
It's been a long
If
time.
somebody wants to fact check that, or not fact check, but check that stat, this is going to be an amazing game. Big noon kickoff, which the Big Ten can honestly like go screw themselves. How in the hell is your biggest game always at noon? The big noon.
I don't.
What in the hell?
I don't get that.
Like, bro, like, whatever. Big Ten.
Maybe, I don't know, because it does get pitch black dark up here at like 6. So maybe that has something to do with it. So I don't know. But literally, today, it was dark at 6:15. Like
has the North still not invented LED lights yet?
Nope, we're not that far ahead.
No, but I mean, so Michigan State, both are damn good football teams. And you know what? You want to know what the difference in this game is going to be?
What is it?
The special
It's
teams.
going to be home field. It's going to be home field. Michigan State has this game at home. Michigan State is the underdog. They're coming in with a chip on their shoulder. Mel Tucker, an amazing coach, amazing defensive-minded coach. That offense has been stumbling a little bit, but Michigan's defense hasn't been really anything to write home about. It's going to be a hard-fought battle. I think Michigan State comes out, wins by 3 maybe. But I got Michigan State money line. Give me Sparty. I hate to do this to the boys in blue because I've been loving them all season, but I really love Michigan State. I really love them.
Noah.
I really hope
Sorry, Bartu.
this message gets to Noah Bartu. But he better not have trouble with a snap, and the ball's free, and it's picked up by Michigan State. And he scores on the last play of the game.
Play of the game.
All right, but
I remember I was at Six Flags with Noah when that happened. And he was hunched over a rail about to cry.
Dude, do you remember? Do you remember we were on the sky
back.
swing? We were on the sky swing whenever it happened.
And he got off and he went over and leaned over a rail, and I was rubbing his back, and I was like, "I'm sorry, buddy. I'm
Bro,
sorry."
that was brutal. Dude, we were on the sky swing at 6.
Was it Fright Fest? It was Fright Fest, right?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
yeah,
That
they
was
usually
sick.
play around like this weekend.
So sick.
But yeah,
So,
give me Sparty money line.
All right, so Elkins, what do you got?
I do like Michigan in that game, but we will not get to that. That's not going to be one of my main picks. But I will tell you my lock
Coin flip.
this weekend.
You're already giving your lock, brother.
I thought that's what we're doing.
No, that's rookie. We save it for the last.
I mean, what are we saying about the games? Like, what was relevant about those 2 picks y'all just gave out?
They're just number 1 on my list.
Do you even listen to the podcast, bro?
I've listened, but I think I'm gonna start with my first pick being the lock here.
Okay. All right, whatever. Switch the mojo up, baby.
But yeah, my first pick on my list and also my lock of the week: Ole Miss money line in Auburn. They're playing football in my state, and Auburn's not winning this Saturday.
This is what your hatred for Auburn is getting to you, Elkins.
Mal, pump the brakes, Mal. Let me go ahead and piggyback off this. I have Ole Miss plus 2.5 at -110 versus Auburn. I think Auburn is kind of trash. I think Ole Miss is a really good team. There you have it. I'm going to be honest. I think Tennessee could beat Auburn right
now. Dude, Auburn's been playing good football. Auburn's been playing good football.
Where?
Bro, if you look at the game they played against Georgia, quite frankly, they played a hell of a game. Georgia's just that good.
Georgia did.
Okay,
I will say Auburn did look good against Georgia, but
they looked very impressive. I'm just saying, I would not be surprised when the University of Auburn beats Ole Miss, especially in Jordan-Hare. It's just, I mean, that place is very hard to go play in. And I get it. Ooh, Neyland's harder. Yeah, but Tennessee kind of sucks. Let's be honest here.
We're not as bad as we usually
are.
You're
not as bad as you usually are, but I mean, Auburn is a better football team than Tennessee.
But we'd have their number. We beat them like all the time, even when they're ranked. I don't know. I don't know how that happens. We were talking about that
the
earlier.
difference. The difference in this game will be Ole Miss's defense executing, because it's been getting damn better every single week. And this is a very tough team. Ole Miss is. They're very well coached offensively, and they're not going to make the mistakes they made last year on offense, where against Arkansas last year they threw the ball away 5 times in a game they should win almost every time. And they don't make those mistakes anymore, and they're not going to lose to Auburn. And they're going to have to beat the refs too. I hate to say it, they will beat the refs. Yeah. They're going to cover the spread against the refs, which I don't know what that is, but they will also cover the money line against the Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, my whole thing on this game is just –
it's going to be a fun game, though. This is a good game.
It's going to be a fun game. It might be
the best game.
It's going to be the best game I don't get to watch. All right, because I'm at the World Series. But
that's a hell of a trade-off.
My whole thing.
3:30.
I think, yeah. I mean, I'll get to watch a little bit of it, but I'll be waiting.
I don't know if I'll get to watch it.
But so here's the thing. Auburn, Bo Nix. As much as we like to rag on Bo Nix, he has his moments.
He will have to have those moments against this defense. It's not that good of a defense, but they're playing better, and they're playing with a purpose again. And it's like
Auburn's dude. Everybody like we're over here ignoring Auburn's defense, like Auburn's defense doesn't exist. I mean, I get it. Ole Miss can make it look like your defense
Auburn's
doesn't
probably
exist.
got the second best defense in the conference right now.
I mean, it's so Auburn's defense. If Auburn slows Ole Miss down enough in Lane Kiffin, and it's going to be a really hard game for Ole Miss to win, I think, but I can 100% see Ole Miss winning it. I just wouldn't be shocked when Auburn wins.
Oh yeah, my biggest mistake was betting against Auburn. I always lose when I bet against them, so
that's fine. So Mal, what's your next pick?
I mean, while we're on the subject of it, let's just go ahead and say it. Auburn minus 2.5. I think Auburn covers this game. I think Auburn wins. It'll be like a last-second field goal. Like I said, this game's going to come down to the wire. I just think home field is going to play too much of an advantage here. Corral might look a little shaky. It's just in their defense, man. Auburn's defense is very good, very sound. I like Auburn, and I hate being this high on Auburn because as a Georgia fan, I absolutely hate Auburn. Like Auburn could literally go die in a ditch for all I care. But they do have a halfway decent football team this year, and I had to tip my cap and respect to them. I think Auburn wins.
All right, Elkins, back to you, brother.
Georgia Bulldogs. That's it. It's Florida. They lost to Florida last year. There's no reason why these dogs aren't winning by 17 points or more. I think it's not robbery at 14.5. But bet the alternate line at 16.5, maybe even 18, 20. They're going to win this game by 3 touchdowns.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna go. I got Georgia minus 14.
Dude, I think
Mal, you got Georgia minus 14.
I mean Georgia minus 4. Yeah. I mean, you say it's
that
not
is
highway robbery. It is
that's
highway.
all of us. We all took it. It's gonna hit.
That is
you know
highway
how that
robbery.
works. Every
It's
time we do that,
robbery.
it works.
Yeah, and Georgia's been one of
is
the best
highway
bets in
robbery.
football this year. They're the best team.
Dude.
They are playing like the best team.
They haven't covered one time thanks to a bullshit Stoops last second garbage time touchdown that he scored against our twos. Which, you know what? You can have that, Stoops. You can have that. Because Kentucky, you're never going to be Georgia. You're never going to be us. You do that because you hope and you pray that you can be us, but you're never going to be us. Just like we're never going to be Alabama.
It's okay. I mean, you might be national champions this year at least.
Hey, I'll take my natty this year, and I'll shut the hell up for the next 10 years.
Yeah, because six more won't be coming after that. But one y'all are overdue for one. So
no shit. No shit.
So do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that's another round since we have Alabama. So back to Elkins again.
Ohio State, 18.5 at home, 6 o'clock kickoff. It's going to be a fun game. Penn State, I think they lost their purpose to play football after that 9 overtime L to Illinois. So, and I'll say this: roll damn Tide, but shit, this Crimson Tide team's got some figuring it out to do this bye week, and Ohio State is the second best team in football right now behind Georgia. That is not a doubt in my mind. Ohio State. If Alabama played Ohio State, it would not be a fun game for the Tide. They have got to figure some shit out. But Ohio State, they're picking it up and they're playing like they want to be there. And Penn State's not going to want to be there on Saturday.
That loss to Oregon really set.
I'll tell you, Georgia and Ohio State would probably be the two best teams playing if they squared off right now. That's the two best teams in my opinion.
All right. I like that pick. I'm going to circle back to the Iowa game. I'm taking Iowa versus Wisconsin over 37. I said it last week, and every time I've done it, it's worked. I see a 3 in the first number of a total. I'm taking it to the bank every day of the week, especially 37. It's not even 39.5, boys. It's 37. That's 2.5 free points. I'm taking it. Sorry. Thank you. Bye.
Amen.
Hasta la vista, baby. Hey, roll me around to probably the worst game in the SEC this week. You've got a tragic Missouri team facing off against why the hell are you still in the SEC, Vanderbilt? And Missouri is a 16-point favorite. Give me it. I want it.
Dude,
I want all of it. I want to sit down and take a steak knife and just eat it. I just want to eat that line. Vanderbilt is awful, but Missouri, they're not that bad. They've got Luke Griffin. What more could you ask for? Just give me Missouri minus 16, man.
Yo, Ellie, you all right, bro?
You good, bro?
The Missouri fake Tigers, man. That's
bro. Missouri. All I'm saying is Luke Griffin blocked for Ladd McConkey, so that means something. That means something.
It just means more. It just means more.
I don't know what it means, but it means it just means more.
That's all there is to say. I think that's a good bet, actually, Mal. But that will be the worst SEC game you will watch this weekend. I'm gonna check out some props on that game, and whatever the over is for the amount of turnovers, I'll take it. I don't know why, but I could see like 7 turnovers in this game for no reason.
I just don't think their defense is that good to force.
Well, the quarterbacks are just bad enough to do it. It's going to be like watching the pigs roll around in the mud. It's going to be fun for the drunk. Yeah. It's going to be fun for the college football drunk.
Yes, it's gonna be better than
you know how electric that will be in the fourth quarter when it's like 28-17.
Wait, where is this game?
And
Oh, even better. This game is at Vanderbilt. Better.
Yeah.
Even better.
I don't know if Missouri can survive that atmosphere.
Dude, that atmosphere is electric. Wow. Dude. What if they just pick the stadium up and put it in the middle of Broadway?
That'd be sweet. But I heard the quarterbacks have been having issues at Vanderbilt Stadium because when they say hike really loud, it echoes and it gets back in their ears and they kind of like psych themselves out. And the centers do like a double clutch move because they hear hut like 14 times after one snap and they're done.
Yeah.
False start penalty, home of the nation.
Oh, God. What you got?
Can I piggyback off that real quick?
Yeah.
I just have the Mizzou Vandy under 63. I think it's what Elkin said. They're going to be rolling around in the mud. It's going to be a low scoring game.
Yeah, I like that.
Absolutely, good pick.
Next,
I don't know how many games y'all have, but I have 11. I've got a little bit of making up to do. I want to set the tone with a strong 11-0 start. And by the way, this is all these. I probably had every single one of these picks, and if it does hit, I'll invest like half of it into this podcast. I'm saying that right. I'm saying it right now.
You heard it here first.
And I'm not going to tell you what the ticket wins me until after it wins. So, yeah. But yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, next pick. Navy, plus 11 at Tulsa. I don't know anything about Navy other than they made me lose money last week. So I'm going to bet them this week. And yeah. Cincinnati just
to make you money.
The hell out of me. Desmond Ridder, if he has the chance to play Alabama, he's not gonna do good because Cincinnati's so fake. They are not good. They beat Notre Dame, and now everybody thinks they're amazing.
I hope that Cincinnati has the chance to play Georgia again because they're going to come into that game with so much hope.
Georgia had negative 10 starters.
Exactly. They're going to come into that game with so much hope. And by halftime, they're just going to be like, can we get on the bus and go back to Ohio?
Man, yeah.
I don't know who the hell would ever want to go back to Ohio, but they'll be wishing that.
Yeah. We're going to beat them so bad.
Who's ever said that? Please take me back to Ohio. Has that ever been
LeBron James after Miami.
Last year, those boys in the second half, they wanted to leave in the Natty. They did not want to be there.
No. Oh, God.
Is it back to me?
Yeah, it's back to you.
So last college pick for me, this would be my sixth, but I have Ole Miss versus Auburn over 66 points. I think it's going to be like a 40-something to 30-something type of game. So, yeah, I like the over 66.
All right. I've got two more college picks. Elkins, how many more you got? He's drinking.
Absolutely.
10:43 at night.
How many more college picks you got?
It's 9:40 actually, Central Time or Championship time.
For you, yeah.
That's what CT stands for. I think I covered the Iowa money line.
Up. Hold on. Score update: 10-10. Seahawks have the ball.
I need.
They're not going to score more points.
Dude. How in the hell? I tease it the wrong way, man. I always tease it the wrong way. I always do. I never win. I can never win. I'm gonna make them.
Yeah, I think I just have
two
more college football picks though.
All right, I got two more. All right, so let's write them off, Elkins. Give me a Texas Tech team that has not been good. Not at all. They looked good against West Virginia. You got to give them that. But overall has not been very good. Texas Tech. Oklahoma's coming for you.
No.
Caleb's coming. He's coming. Caleb's coming. Or Spencer's coming. Hell, I don't really know what Lincoln Riley's got planned. As far as I know, Spencer Rattler is already transferred.
He's going to be a Vol. He's going to be a Vol next year.
Write it down.
That guy sucks at football. He's not good. He thinks he's
so bad.
He thinks he's bad.
Wouldn't it be the most Tennessee ever?
But with that being said, Oklahoma's a 17.5 point favorite. This could completely bite me in the ass. But dude,
I saw him at 22.
This is a Texas Tech team that absolutely got rocked by Texas. Not a good team. Oklahoma found a way to beat Texas somehow, some way. I don't know how the hell that happened. How do you let that happen? First of all, I know we're harping on the past, but how in the hell do you let that comeback happen? Anyways, Texas beat the ever living hell out of Texas Tech. Give me Oklahoma. Give me 17.5 points. I like it.
It's okay. There's going to have to be people that bet on Oklahoma for that game, and I think you're one of the perfect people to do that, Mal. That game could hit. I just think that game's so crazy. I wanted to take Texas Tech plus 20, and I really even thought about the money line because Oklahoma's due to just lose some stupid game. They almost lost to Kansas, man. But That game will be.
Hey! In Oklahoma's defense, that was a wild atmosphere they had up there in Kansas. I mean,
basketball season's coming up. They're getting excited.
Just a ruckus environment. It was so crazy. They had to open the gates just so they could have standing room outside the stadium. It was just that crazy. They had to tweet and tell people to come in the stadium because it was just that hectic. They wanted everybody to be able to experience it. So, Oklahoma, they got past it. They still won the game. They're going to bounce back week.
All right. I think my final two picks. Do you have one more, Mal? All right. I
have one more.
All right.
You go back to back.
I've got Wake Forest 16.5 versus the Duke Blue Devils. The game is being played at Wake Forest, so that's why they're going to cover 16.5. Hell, I would have taken it if they were playing at Duke, but Duke just hasn't been good at all this year, and Wake Forest is going to become 8-0. And I think they sneak in the playoffs.
That is true.
Why not? Why not them? Those boys are playing.
Why not them?
I mean,
why not us?
The ACC is the new American Conference. The ACC is gross, dude.
I'll give it to you.
Clemson
I'll give it to you.
will never see the college football playoff again, and that makes me smile. Well, never.
That's a hot take.
On a hot take. So,
hey! You want me to tell you some really devastating news? The playoff.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, who's gonna tell him? Tell him?
I'm just a down bad Bama fan. I'm just a down bad Bama fan.
The playoffs sorry. Look, y'all enjoy this. Y'all enjoy this because that's what me and Dylan have been living through for a while. So y'all enjoy this. Being a mediocre, one-win team, enjoy it while you can.
As Nacho Libre said,
don't
you want a little taste of the good life? Don't you want to see our taste?
Number 5 on Clemson, the Amazon driver. I will never call him by his first and last name. That's what he is. He will graduate from Clemson and get him a nice Amazon truck van. He will be working for Amazon for about 6 years, and then he'll be replaced by a robot.
Question. Does he get to work Prime, or no? You think he's in a warehouse?
Well, see, Prime is going to be taken over by the robots first. So he will be a driver for Prime for about 2.5 years, and then replaced by a robot.
Question. Do you remember before the season with the NIL, how many
Oh, dude.
As NIL and NLI, whatever it is.
NIL.
How many Dr. Pepper DJ Wagalele commercials there were, and how many there are now? There's like none now.
Dude, Dylan, it's Uwe Ungolele.
I don't care what his name is. I just gotta call him DJ when he gives my packages
here on time, man.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off like 20 years down the line. It's like DJ's delivering your package. I'm like, shit, all right.
He's like one of the Uber Eats guys who has that really sketch picture of him in his car. Yeah, you're like, this guy maybe poisons my food.
Dude,
I don't know.
Some people thought I was crazy when I said Clemson wasn't going to make the playoff and they were going to have multiple losses, and now I'm right, and it feels good.
Do you want to hear something funny?
I always want to hear something funny.
Do you want to hear something funny, Jackson Elkins? Me and Mal had Clemson to win the national championship this year before the season started.
Dude, I was so convinced that Georgia was going to win that first game and Clemson would go 11-1, make the playoff, and then beat us how in the Natty. I was so convinced. I was like I had talked myself into it. But hey, people also called me crazy when I said A&M was going to beat Alabama at home. And
I did also say to y'all a few weeks ago that I would do something very embarrassing for my debut, because I did say if Alabama didn't cover 17.5 that I would do something embarrassing. But I'm kind of feeling like taking care of my reputation and being a good civil man, so I'll just leave it at a simple gig 'em, go Aggies. Jimbo Fisher is on Saban's level now because he's the first assistant. He might even broke the curse. The door is wide open for Kirby. This is the year of the dog. I'm sorry.
Will they even get to play?
Yeah, Bama will win the West,
Dude,
but narrowly.
Did
We can lose.
Did you say that?
Well, shit, we lost A&M.
If y'all trip up to Auburn,
yeah. He said, well,
if you trip up one more time,
and Ole Miss wins out.
Bye. A&M can win. Their only loss came to
State.
Who was it?
And Arkansas.
They
lost Mississippi State.
Yeah, it came to Arkansas.
Yeah, they did 26-22 the week before.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh,
so A&M's pretty much not going to win. Ole Miss can do it, though.
Ole Miss, their only loss came to Auburn. Auburn can do it.
Yeah, the West is pretty competitive. If only LSU was good. Yeah.
The West is wide open.
Shit. Bama's the best team in the West, but they haven't played to their potential at all this year, and it's kind of depressing.
The only reason I think it's going to be Bama is because y'all got Auburn at home. Oh, y'all don't?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, y'all are screwed.
Mal, stop acting like it.
Dude.
Auburn is not a
No. It's not even that. Auburn could have the worst. Auburn could have the worst team in the nation and somehow compete with Alabama. Elkins.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've seen this for years. Auburn could legitimately have the worst team in the nation and compete. And it's not like Alabama's defense is anything to write home about. So Bo Nix should be halfway decent in this game, and Auburn's defense is the second best.
I'll tell you, if you're a 16-year-old in high school with a somewhat strong arm, you could score some touchdowns against Alabama. Just look on the field, find number 28.
So I'm going to
put your most athletic receiver on him, run go routes, and you're going to score touchdowns.
And run the ball at number 10 if you're running the ball.
Wait, Elkins, what was your last pick?
This is.
Yeah, thank you, man. I was about to have to grab the steering wheel and yank us back to the interstate real quick because we were drifting like hell.
We were. Kentucky alternate line -5.5. Plus 170.
Okay, so I'll pick it back off that. I got Kentucky -1. Mississippi State is awful. Everybody that goes to Mississippi State can don't care. I hate Mississippi State. I hate Mike Leach. I don't like Mississippi State.
There's a reason for this.
I don't like them at all.
Low down.
You will know the reason behind this, but if you do, you're a real one.
Low down. We don't like them. Bunch of rednecks out there.
It's
just a bunch of rednecks out there. Honestly, no sense.
Long time ago on an afternoon, on the Third Down podcast, I pretty much said Starkville is one of the worst college campuses. So, yeah. And Kentucky's going to go.
Oh, it's awful. Who in the hell? Who in the hell wakes up? Who in the hell wakes up and says, "I want to go to Mississippi State"?
For certain people to hear this.
Well, I think there's one person I can name, Mal, but I'm not going to name him.
Dude, at least got
Ole Miss is way better than Starkville.
Who in the hell? But anyway.
I mean, you're not getting a good education at either school you go to. You might as well go to Ole Miss and have fun.
Yeah. Dude, so, but hey, give me Kentucky -1. That is my lock of the week. Kentucky -1. Saved it for last. Kentucky bounced back. Wait, who did Kentucky play last week? Or did they play? Were they off?
Yeah.
They were by.
I
don't remember them playing anybody.
I'm curious. Were they by?
They were by.
Okay.
Let's just call it that. They were by.
All right, they were by week. So, yeah. They're going to bounce back. Georgia, Kentucky fought hard.
I'm not going to lie, boys. I'm sweating right now.
Really?
I got like 3 shirts on. I'm sweating hard.
That is all the college picks.
Is that all the college picks?
That's all the college picks.
Let's go ahead and kick it over to NFL. And let me start off by me giving my lock of the week.
Okay.
You heard it on Pops Locks first. Titans -1 against a terrible, let me say this into the mic, terrible Colts team. Terrible. I don't know what anyone sees in this team. I don't know did anyone watch that game last night? Was I the only one that my beady little eyes watched that game? The Colts are bad, boys. They're real bad. And the Titans are the best team in the AFC right now. I don't care what you say. They are the best team in the AFC. If Julio's playing, if AJ's playing, if Tannehill's playing, if Henry's playing, if Bud Dupree's playing, if Jeffrey Simmons is playing, we are the best team in the AFC. The Titans will house the Colts this week.
Okay.
Carson Wentz, 2 picks. Take it home, give it to your mom, and tell her to put it on the fridge. The Titans are going to kill the Colts this week. 1 point is disrespectful. I don't care that it's in Indianapolis. It doesn't matter. All that matters is we're going to get free champagne on the flight home after we whip that ass.
So after that, I'll piggyback. I have the Colts, or the not the Colts. Hell no, I'm never taking the Colts. Titans minus 1.5.
I'm fired up right now, Dylan. I'm taking that same pick. It's not even on my ticket, but add it. Add that shit right fucking now. Yeah, I'm fired up. Derrick Henry is the best player of all time.
I love it.
I don't listen. I will say this.
He is the best running back
but the
of all
best
time.
Football player of all time is Derrick Henry. In any era, if Derrick Henry played, he would run through a motherfucking face. God, I'm like,
he's doing it with
people right now.
8 to 10 people in the box every time. He's still running through people.
And the fact that the second best running back in the NFL was his teammate at Alabama for 1 year, that's amazing too. Alvin Kamara's going off tonight. Well, it's not C-Mac.
That's a bold statement.
Might be done forever.
That's a no, hell no, not even C-Mac. That's a bold statement with Nick Chubb women up there in Cleveland.
Nick Chubb doesn't even need to be mentioned in the same breath as Derrick Henry. That's
not in the same breath as the second best in the league right now. Not even the same breath as Derrick Henry. The second best. That's a bold statement. Nick Chubb's a hell of a running back.
So I added Tennessee to my 11 team.
You can't.
Carries.
12. So I have 12 picks.
Okay, that's 12 now, right?
Yeah.
Is it back to me?
Back to you.
Back to me.
It always comes around.
I'm not gonna lie. Watching Joe Burrow dominate this weekend kind of gave me a stiffy. So I'm taking the Bengals minus 8.5 versus the Jets, because the Jets, no Zach Wilson. Joe Flacco might be starting this game, boys. And Joe Flacco hasn't been good in about 10 years. So give me Bengals minus 8.5. And
Give me the rave music.
Hold on, wait.
Give me rave music. I want all the rave music. Let's go. Oh.
I'm doing the gritty.
I'm doing the gritty.
I'm hitting that gritty.
Jamar Chase, cash money.
Bro. Bengals all the way. Cash it. Bengals easy. The Jets
8.5 is so easy.
The Jets are awful. I got them at minus 10, and I still love it. The Jets are awful.
Yeah.
Bengals
are playing amazing right now.
Bengals all the way.
I'm not feeling the same energy as y'all. But that being said, I will not bet on that game. But I would pick the Bengals if I had to pick on that game. My second pick, I guess we could call it my NFL lock of the week, are the Cowboys. But that's only if Dak Prescott plays, which I think he is playing.
I got Cowboys minus 10.
They're bottom
That's
6
so easy. The Vikings are a terrible team.
I agree.
The spread should be 6.5, 7.
The Cowboys are playing with a purpose, and they're easily the best in that division this year. They'll win. They'll be better than each team in that division by 4 games, probably.
I like it, but I'm trying to keep my card. 10 picks, so I didn't touch it. But hey, we're taking the Georgia sports team, boys. We're taking them. I told you at the start of this episode, if a Georgia sports team's playing, take them this week. It's the week of Georgia. All right. The Falcons are minus 3 against an atrocious Carolina Panthers team. Awful. This team lost to the Eagles. This team lost to the freaking Philadelphia freaking Eagles. The freaking Eagles. Not the Eagles, the freaking Eagles, okay? This team lost to them. The Falcons might not be the best team in the league. Not even close. But CP's a damn good athlete.
He's evolved for life, too.
Exactly. CP is a damn good athlete. Matt Ryan has honestly been slinging the damn ball. Kyle Pitts might be one of the best fucking tight ends in the league. If you actually watch him play.
Didn't he break like the most receiving yards through the first 7 games?
No, that would be Jamar Chase.
No, as a tight end.
Oh, as a tight end? I'm not sure.
I think he did.
But, dude, if you watch Kyle Pitts, and you actually watch and Matt Ryan described him as Tony Gonzalez 2.0.
I think he's better.
Except way more athletic.
Except way more athletic.
And not fat.
He probably will be. if you just watch him, like Kyle Pitts, and the scary thing is the Falcons are actually using Kyle Pitts now. That's what's scary. If they actually start incorporating Kyle Pitts, get CP a good amount of carries, dude, this team, Calvin Ridley is very good at football. We've all known this for a long time. Elkins has known this longer than we have. Calvin Ridley is a very good wide receiver. Dude, you got to love the Falcons -3 against a bad Panthers team, and this game's in Atlanta too. Now, counterpoint to that, if the Braves are playing in the World Series on Sundays, there'll be nobody at that game.
Yeah, no.
But, dude, Falcons -3. Take it.
It's okay. It's an okay pick.
All right. It's more of a vibe pick than an actual straight up pick. But
it's a straight up. Dude, did you watch the game yesterday, the Falcons game?
I did not.
I know it was against Miami. I know it was, but the way they used Kyle Pitts, the way that offense was kind of running, Matt Ryan was low-key slinging the ball, delivering perfect strikes. They looked pretty good. Now the defense if the defense straightens up a little bit, Falcons could be a pretty halfway decent. They can honestly slip into a wild card if the defense straightens up.
I have
pretty good football
2 more.
Elkins, you got one more?
I'm telling you, this is a fat ticket. I'm actually just trying to find the exact score of the Bills-Dolphins game from the last time they played. Because that game was in Miami too.
You're reading me.
You're reading me to nothing.
It's just straight up embarrassing right now. There's no way Miami comes out in New York and plays to a level to prevent the 13.5 cover that the Bills will be covering.
Nope.
Unless they trade for Deshaun Watson by the end of this week.
Dude, Miami's a dumpster fire. And to piggyback what I said off of the Falcons being good, the Falcons suck, and Miami just lost to them. Bills -13.5. I'm reading Elkins. I'm with you.
Okay. I guess I'll just shoot my last one out then. Tampa. This is what I got before they close the line before tonight's game because I'm sure it's going to be more points now. I had Tampa Bay -4.5 versus Saints.
Yeah, I think if the Saints somehow win tonight, the Bucks is an even more lock. That's my final pick.
It's probably going to end up being closer to 8.5 when it opens. I'd say
Bucks. They're going to make you Bucks.
Okay. And I'm just going to throw this out right now. Everybody, look. By the time it's coming out Wednesday, right?
Wednesday at noon.
All right. Hammer the Atlanta Braves. I got them tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Recording this on a Monday night. I got them tomorrow. Braves game 1 +113. The Braves are going to be underdogs on that Wednesday. They're going to be underdogs again. Hammer them. The Braves are coming back home Friday. Hammer them. Hammer them Saturday. Hammer them Sunday. Look. You know what? Hammer them today, or hammer them Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and you will have to hammer them again all season because they're going to be damn World Series champions. We're sweeping these sumbitches.
No trash cans this time.
No trash cans.
Trash cans to save them this time.
No trash cans to save them. That starting rotation is atrocious. Their bullpen is on par with ours. But guess what? It doesn't matter whenever we get into your damn bullpen in the 3rd inning.
This game's getting spicy.
No Lance McCullers. Shit. Give me the Braves all damn day.
Yeah.
Well, let's wrap it up.
I was just going to give my World Series MVP
in the words of Guillermo,
which we don't know if the Braves are going to win the World Series, but if they do, it will be because of Eddie Rosario, and he's the hottest playoff baseball player maybe to ever play.
You want my World Series MVP? Tyler Humongous Nuts Matzik. He is going to be a pivotal, crucial part of the Braves winning a World Series. Tyler Matzik,
they're pretty big,
has the biggest balls out of anybody I've ever seen in my entire life. To come in,
true. You've seen me.
To come into that game, strike the side out with 2 runners in scoring position and no outs. Dude,
Saints
he struck the side out with 2 runners in scoring position.
Yeah,
Tyler
dude.
Matzik,
that man's a
World
legend.
Series MVP. Crucial, critical
The
part.
real MVP and the man we miss the most.
He's so good. He's so good.
Mr. Robert Acuna Jr. I really hope y'all saw that. Oh, we're all wearing Acuna. We're all wearing it. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
We love you, Ronnie.
I'm wearing Acuna too. Baby.
God, I miss.
We love you, Ronnie.
I miss him. I miss him.
I think that's the best way to end the episode. Yeah. I think that's
we're gonna be live in action.
Hey, chop on, go Braves. We're America's team. If you like the Astros, we're gonna be live. We'll be giving our picks for Friday's game in a video. I'm sure at the Battery. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be awesome. Yep. Check us out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We gained some subscribers last week. Shout out to like 3 of you that actually subscribed. And dude, you're for lifers at this point.
Yeah.
Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at ManVLine, TikTok too. And we'll see you next week. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or just want some money or just call Elkins. He'll talk you out of the hole. He'll give you some good picks. And without further ado, Jackson, Elkins, any last words?
This is my first time on this podcast with you boys, and I really hope it's not the last.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not the last. Definitely. That was an electric episode.
Oh, that's beautiful. Electric. We love you, Elkins.
Love you, man. And hey, we love you if you're listening to this.
Yes.
Just letting you know, we love you.
And don't forget,
this show has continued to grow every week. It's just a tribute to you guys.
And don't forget, guys, send us your picks. Lock them in before the slate of games. And if you go perfect, 10-0.
And if I go 11-0 this week,
we got something very special lined up for you. Very special.
Well, yeah, but this podcast
you get absolutely nothing.
Get something, which will give you guys something.
Hey, you got a point.
In turn. I love it.
I got it.
Anybody, that'll be all for this week. Thank you for listening. We'll catch you next week.